Today is the day. Which driver is the best? Callaway Paradym or Titleist TSR? So my Callaway Paradym driver is the straight up Paradym model. There's this one, there's a Paradym X, and there's the Paradym Triple Diamond. The Triple Diamond is for really your tour level players, people of that caliber. The X is the most forgiving model, and this bad boy is kind of right there in the middle, best suited for everybody. High launch, low spin, a lot of forgiveness. I got custom fits at the Callaway event out in Los Angeles. We're using the Callaway 60-gram stiff shaft. This does have a movable weight on the back, so you can adjust for draw, fade, bias. I have it set perfectly standard. I am in just a neutral setting. Everything's pretty straightforward, just the way I like them. And yes, this has jailbreak technology and a 360 carbon chassis internally. A lot of fancy stuff going on here. I was also custom fit for this bad boy here as well. This is the Titleist TSR2. They have a 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 would be like your tour player, super low spin. 3 would be next. 2, I just like the way it looked better, and I was getting better performance with this even versus the 3. It has a, similar to the Callaway, a like multi-variable face technology in here. Also some like space titanium technology going on. A lot of stuff, you can read about it on their website. And I was custom fit with the Ventus 6S shaft. So very, very similar, almost identical specs to the Callaway. And we're ready for the real testing to begin. Here's what I wanna know. Which one do I get more ball speed? Which driver makes my ball shoot off that face faster? And which one gets me in the fairway more often? I want both. I'm not gonna settle for less, and we're gonna pick a driver today that's going in the bag. I do have the Titleist RCT balls. They have the silver internally in the ball. These are Pro V1X balls with So TrackMan picks these up incredibly well. We're getting accurate data, you can be sure. So what I'm saying is, we're gonna get what we need here. Here is how the testing phase is going to be conducted today. One, I'm gonna warm up properly. Got my arrow swing here, swing trainer. Just warming up the swing so we're ready to rock and roll. Then, I'm going to hit 5 practice shots with each one, just as a warm up. These will not count. 5 practice with each one. Then we're gonna go 5, 5, 5, 5. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the worst 2 from each one. And then I'm gonna hit 2 more and 2 more, just to be fair. Because I don't want a duck hook to count as the overall average is. Let's see who goes first. Heads will be Paradym. Tails will be Titleist. Get it? Here we go. Tails, Titleist. Here we go. On course, I love the TSR. I love how it sounds outside. I love how it looks. I love the classic shape of the head. The glare doesn't bother me. There was never a time where the sunlight was like blinding me because of a reflection off the head. Everything was fantastic. Never had a problem. I can work it how I like to work it, draws and fades. I typically like to play a fade. My natural shot is a little draw. Paradym time. And I'll use a Callaway glove for the Callaway driver. On course with Paradym, a lot of fairways, a lot of workability, and I do prefer the sound of Paradym over Titleist. It's just, Titleist is great, sounds great. This sounds a little bit better for me. It's a little more, it doesn't sound like a wooden bat hitting a baseball, but it sounds closer to that than the Titleist TSR2. So that's personal preference. All right, let's look at these numbers and you tell me who's the winner. Here is the Titleist TSR2 driver. My club head speed was 103, my average ball speed was 154.3, and I was carrying it on average 256 with a 284 total and an average spin rate of 2206. So I'm getting nice launch, good spin rate, a good number right there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fairways, we'll say. One was just off. Sometimes the TrackMan, if it's a little angled off, everything was going a little left, so I'm gonna shift everything just to right a little bit, because if I'm drawing it, I'm gonna adjust on the course. So I would give myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, we'll just say 6 fairway shots out of 10, 60%. That's not bad. I'd say 7 actually, but whatever. 6 or 7. Now here are the Paradym numbers. Average club head speed is 104, so slightly higher. Average ball speed 153, slightly lower. Get 95 feet in the air, carry 254, total 280. And if we do the same shift of everything a little bit, then we're gonna definitely add this one in the fairway. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one just barely off. So a solid 7 out of 10, almost 8 out of 10 in the fairway. Let's look at those like all together and see if we can decide a winner amongst all of us. Look, when I miss it left, they both went pretty far left. The Titleist went a little farther left. And the ones that went right, it looks like Paradym outdrove the Titleist on the misses to the right. What do you do? What do you do in this scenario? What would you do in this scenario? They're virtually identical. How do you pick one at this point? Okay, this got me in the fairway one more often than this. The misses here that go left are lower, which means they'll hit the ground sooner and hopefully hit a tree or stop sooner than the high lefts, though that's tough to root for. The miss right, that high right fade, this went significantly farther than this one. This is a hard decision for me. It's so close, I can't even call it, so I'm gonna let you do that. Whichever one gets the most votes over the next 2 weeks will be in my bag, Paradym or TSR2. Let me know what you think. Love you guys. Thanks for helping out. See you next time.